Hi, this is Tarot Off the Cuff. I am Kevin Quigley. Prudence Theriault is a tarot professional, actor, improv artist, and dancer. Her first time on stage was at 13 months at her mother's dance studio. Lately, she's been writing lyrics with a partner and has a posse of fabulous composers putting music to their words.
Welcome to Tarot Off the Cuff. My name is Prudence Theriault, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Knight of Wands. The deck I'm using is the Mythic Tarot by Julia Sherman Burke and Liz Green, and the illustrations are done by Trisha Newell. Now, it's hard to tell, it's almost impossible. There is a little bit of artwork right here on these cards, but this is the deck that I bought myself back in 1995. So needless to say, the artwork's gotten worn off. This is my favorite deck. As a kid, I was really into Greek mythology, and this deck is based on Greek myth. So it was like a natural attraction, a natural draw to me. The card I want to discuss today with you is the Knight of Wands. And this is one of my favorite cards. I think there's a lot of energy in this card. It's very exciting. The suit of wands is symbolized by the element of fire. It has to do with creativity. And there's a lot of ways in life to be creative, not just singing and dancing, but there's a lot of ways to be creative. I mean, simply just thinking outside the box, looking at your world from a little different perspective, coming at a project or a situation from a different point of view can also be creativity as far as I'm concerned. So the Knight of Wands, I chose him tonight specifically because he's an interesting character. And I had a very interesting experience with this card during a reading years ago. I was reading for this woman that owned a building in the city, in New York City. And she was considering selling it. She was actually in negotiations with some people. And they had been emailing and on the phone and discussing, negotiating the sale of the building. And in her reading, I get the Knight of Wands, and the thing that stood out for me all of a sudden, and this had never happened before, was his eyeballs looking out from the helmet. And I'm thinking, okay, that's great. How do I convey this to my client? What do I say to her? What do I do with this information? Because I can't just say, and something about their eyeballs looking out from a helmet, because most people don't go around wearing helmets these days, right? So I was like, all right. I just sat with that for a moment, and I was like, what's the symbolism there? What are the cards symbolically showing me that I need to convey to my client? Sat with it for a moment. And then I said, I really don't think you should do anything about this sale until you actually meet with these people face to face and establish eye contact with them. Because I feel in life, if you cannot establish eye contact with someone, if they will not look you straight in the eyes, and whether this is in business or in your private life, your personal life, my advice is to run the other way. Because if somebody can't establish eye contact, there's something going on. So I delivered that information, and she was happy with her reading. And then I hear back from her about 2 weeks later, and she said, you know what? I met with these people. I didn't feel right. I didn't do it. She did not go through with the sale. So my feeling is that by me conveying that information, it was giving her a heads up about the situation. If she hadn't gotten that reading, she might have gone into the meeting and left there feeling a little off, or something was weird about them, or just something didn't quite mesh right. But she might have said, oh, well, you know how sometimes we doubt ourselves, we doubt our own intuition. But now she had the backup of the reading to back up her gut feeling that it truly didn't feel right to her. So, when we're learning tarot, every deck comes with a book. Some of the books are really good, some are not so good. But I do feel we need to learn our definitions. And then the more you study, that's your foundation, your definitions. And then the more you study, the more classes you take, and the more readings you do, you want to open yourself up to something beyond the definitions. If I looked at the Knight of Wands, if I looked him up in a book, I'm not going to find anything about, and check out his beady little eyeballs looking out from the helmet. That's not going to be written in any book anywhere. That message came to me that day because that's what my client needed to hear. So I'm encouraging you to look at all the symbols in a card and literally scan the card, go across, go down, go across, go up. Look at the foreground, look at the background, look at everything that's going on in that card. Because from person to person, reading to reading, something different, some different symbol might jump off the page for you. And that symbol is something that you will interpret and deliver some information to your client. Now, say you've got your cards out and you're stuck. You're just kind of like, nothing's coming to me. What's going on here? At that point in time, don't panic. Don't worry about it. Take a nice deep breath. Look at your card. Foreground, background, scan it, just like I said. Also, call on your spirit guides or whoever you call on. Ask them, I need some help right now. What do I need to tell my client? What is the message I need to convey to my client today? And then sit again for a second and just be quiet, be calm. And I am telling you, the information that you will need to deliver to your client is going to come to you. Don't be afraid. Don't start to panic or think like, I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting a message. What do I do? Because that's not going to help anything. And you will get the message. You will get some information. You want to be calm, take that deep breath, and ask for it if it's not coming to you instantly. So don't let that worry you. Don't let that throw you at all. I consider my tarot deck my 78 friends. We go on vacation together. We go to work together. They are my 78 coworkers, my 78 friends. And we've been, I want to get them all their own little passports, so we can all travel together with no problem. But they've been to England with me, Ireland, India, Egypt, Germany. And I've done readings in all those countries. And it's an absolutely wonderful experience, the people that you will meet. And even just if you don't leave the country, one of the things that I love about reading tarot is the fact that we interact with people from all different walks of life, all different echelons. There was a week years ago that I did a tarot card reading for a teenage pregnant unwed mother and a Greek businessman who was afraid to go back to Greece because he might be assassinated. So in what other job are you going to run into that cross-section of people in 1 week? Not too many places. So this is another thing that I think is just mind-boggling about being a professional reader and the access and to people. Also, I'd like to say the responsibility. It's a very big responsibility. When someone comes to you for a reading, they are trusting you. They are confiding in you. So it is something that we have to take seriously. People come for all different reasons. Sometimes people come like, oh, I've just never tried this before. It looks like fun. And I always encourage people when they do that. Other people come with very serious life issues, some kind of dilemma, struggles that they're going through in their lives, and they really need guidance and insight to help them deal with these issues that they have. Whatever the reason that they're coming for, I feel it's an honor to read for people. And I respect that. So this is the way I treat them when they sit with me. I come from a point of view of respecting your client, honoring the connection that is made. And whether it's that you see this person one time and you never see them again, or perhaps you read for this person and you develop a 15-year ongoing relationship with them. It can work in many different ways, but no matter what, you want to respect that connection that we make with our clients and honor them. Yeah, I think that's an important thing to do. So I hope this was interesting to you. I want to thank Kevin for this opportunity to read with Tarot Off the Cuff. Really encourage you to leave me a comment and let me know what you've thought. Let me know if there's anything else, other topics you'd like me to discuss within tarot. And I appreciate your time. Really, I do. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you again. Tarot Off the Cuff. My name is Prudence Theriault.
Hi, thanks for watching. This is Kevin Quigley with Tarot Off the Cuff. If you can take a second, click the subscribe button down below. That'll let you know when a new video is posted and you might want to jump over and watch it. If you hit the thumbs up for the videos that you really like, that will help spread the word so new people will find Tarot Off the Cuff in their feed, and that helps the channel grow. That would be great. And if you got a question or a comment, positive or negative, whether you agree or disagree, or if you want to add information or your own take on a particular card or a particular topic, put a comment down below. We would love to hear from you. Thanks so much.